Welcome to the Powerline Podcast, the official podcast of Greystone Power. I'm your host, Adam Elrod. On this month's episode, we're talking about being safe during the holidays and much more with EMC Security President Vince Raia. So let's jump right on in to episode number 28 of the Powerline Podcast. Greystone makes life better in the communities we serve. One area we focus on is member safety, not just around electricity, but with home and business security as well. Your co-op is part owner in EMC Security, and today we're happy to be talking to EMC Security President Vince Raia. Vince, welcome to the podcast.
Well, Adam, thanks for having us. We really appreciate it.
Could you tell our members about EMC Security?
Yeah, EMC Security has a great story. We were created 24 years ago in 1998 by the founding EMCs that own EMC Security. Greystone, of course, being one of those companies. And we were founded after they did a survey of their customers that said, what kind of services in addition to electric service would you like to see from your cooperative? And one of the questions came back that the members really wanted to see security systems and security systems monitoring as a service offered by their EMC company, and that's how we were formed. We were formed out of a desire for the members to have a trusted partner to protect their homes and businesses. And again, we started in 1998. I was the first employee hired to build the EMC Security Company. I think we're different because we are owned by our parent companies. Uh, any profits that we get are returned to the companies, and that benefits the members. We are built on focus on serving members and the customers of EMC Security with the very best quality service. In Back in 1998, it was unheard of for security companies not to require customers to sign a long-term contract, 3 years, 5 years, sometimes even 10-year contracts. And because we're member owned and we just decided to do things differently, and we said we'll build a company that doesn't require our members to sign a contract for their service. We'll have to earn their business every day. And I think that's a big differentiator in how we've gone to market on behalf of our member customers. We currently protect 60,000 plus homes and businesses right here in North Georgia, and that includes intrusion protection, fire protection, video access control systems, really up to date technology, and we think the best services you can find.
Definitely understand that members want home security. I mean, and hearing about how 24 years ago there was a survey to find out what they wanted, you know, definitely something important in today's world, especially this time of year. The holiday season is already upon us. So, what tips do you have for members about keeping their homes safe for the holidays?
Well, that's a great question. Holidays, we know that they're a great time to connect with family and friends. It's a time when we get into our cars and planes and travel to see friends and family all over the place. It's a time when we really don't want to think about anything but enjoying the season. Unfortunately, criminals don't take a break at the holidays, and that same attraction of people traveling, new gifts in the home, that can pose a real concern. So we send out every year a little bit of a guide to our customers to say this is how you can stay safe during the holidays. And there are probably lots of things that we don't cover, but a few of the things we talk about is, try to make your home look occupied when you're away. Uh, if you have a car, then you can leave it out in the driveway. That shows that or indicates somebody might be home. Uh, Leave lights on if you can have lights that turn on and off in different sequences. That's great. Don't have a dark house and the car put away and everything turned off. And for goodness sake, don't tell people that you're traveling on social media, telling them you're in some foreign country or traveling across the country and that you won't be home. That just signals, a target for would-be criminals. If you do receive gifts at the holidays, we always say it's not a good idea to put boxes of your new 90-inch, flat screen, high def TV out at the curb. Tear those boxes up and hide them a little better than that. And if you have a lot of electronics in the house, don't leave them under the tree, even though they're going to be nice gifts for somebody. If you can close blinds, make it look a little harder for somebody to see what's going on in the house. That's helpful as well.
Those are great
And of
tips.
course, I was going to say,
Good.
and of course, if you have a security system, make sure that you use your security system. Arm the system before you go. You would be amazed how many people that have a perfectly good working security system and they either forget to turn it on or they don't use it, and that's just not a good idea.
Those are great tips. Yeah. Especially don't share on social media. Let Santa Claus be the only one who knows where you are, whether you're awake or sleeping or anything. So like those tips, and I hope members take those to heart. Um, EMC Security can offer a lot to our members for security and non-members as well to choose from. Would you mind telling our listeners what your company offers?
Yeah, and it's a big slate menu of services that we do offer. We do residential services and we do commercial, and anywhere from a very small basic security system for your home or apartment, or all the way up to some very very large institutional systems for business. So pretty much anything that you need, we can probably take care of. One of our fastest growing product lines right now is a self install security system. And of course, we do full service installations for our customers if that's what they want, but we do have a line that they can install themselves. It comes fully programmed, shipped to your home. We give you all sorts of support through the installation. It's very easy to install, it's very affordable, and the technology is just great. It's a wireless system, so you don't have to string wires through your house, and you can do as little or as much protection as you feel like you need from doors, windows, motion sensors, glass break detection, even fire protection. And again, we're there to help you every step of the way. We also do full security system installations with you don't have to do a thing. We come out, we'll design it for you, we'll install it. Uh, all you have to do is use the system when we're finished. The technology has gotten so good. It's easy to use. Everything is connected these days through your smartphone, so you can see who's coming and going in the house. You can arm or disarm from any smartphone location. You can view video from your home. So if you want to keep track of who's coming and going, that's another feature that people really like. In addition to the security systems that we also offer medical monitoring through the mobile pendant, which is we have several different varieties, but some that protect you in the home as well as when you're on the go. So it can alert the medical responders if you get into trouble, and you can speak directly to our central station operators to tell them if you have a condition that needs attention, whether it's call a family member or get help sent to wherever you are. And that's one of our I think most valuable products right now, because it really does allow people to stay independent, just to stay in their home, and gives a lot of comfort and peace to their family.
So, members, if you heard that, if you're looking for any of those different pieces for whether it be your home security or helping those who may need a little extra assistance, make sure you check out EMC Security. Now, obviously, there's other security companies out there, but what sets EMC Security apart?
There certainly are a lot of security companies out there, and I think we all see the advertising, and even they may come and knock on your door. I think what you need to do is just make sure that whatever decision you make, you choose a company that you can trust, a company that you've vetted. Go read reviews, whether it's Google reviews, Facebook. Check out the Better Business Bureau. Make sure that they're rated well and that customers don't have problems with the company. EMC security is a little different that we don't require our customers to sign a contract. I think that's one of the defining differences that we say we earn our customers' business every day. Um, so really just make sure that you do your homework, you talk to your friends, your family, ask neighbors about who they think is a good choice for protecting your home or business, and then do your research. Uh, I think Greystone Power members can feel very good that we are owned by Greystone Power, along with Jackson EMC and Walton EMC, which are also electric uh, utility companies that serve their members. And I can assure you that members are treated very, very well here. And because we are part of Greystone Power, and they wouldn't have us do anything less than take excellent care of their members.
So if you know the type of service we have here at Greystone, you know we're very member focused, and EMC Security is that as well. And if to Vince's point, a very quick Google search, and you can see that EMC Security has a 4.6 star rating on our Google review. You're not going to find many companies to have that high of a caliber of a Google review. So there's you some input right there from those who have had EMC Security.
I always tell people to just, don't just look at the ratings, read the reviews. You can learn so much by jumping in and seeing real experiences, and we can all tell the difference between a review that's sort of manufactured and ones that come from the heart of people who really had an experience with the company. And I think that's uh, something again that you can learn a lot about a company by really studying those kinds of things. I didn't mention, but EMC security is also very affordable. We have a 16.95 a month base rate for services for monitoring service, and that rate has not changed since inception of the business. So for the same 24 years we've been doing business, we have not raised our base monitoring rate. So that's again unheard of in the industry, and we start off a lot less expensive than many or most of our competitors, and I think that's a big difference. And one reason is we were formed to serve the members, and it's well, we do need to make sure that we have adequate funding to provide the services that at the desired level that our members expect, our customers expect. It's profitability is not why we were formed. We were formed as a service company. So we keep our costs low because we know that's important to our members.
So I want members to think about this real quick. When was the last time you heard a company never raising their price and staying the same for 24 years? I mean, that shows the member focus, the consumer focus from EMC Security. So, Vince, what would you say the most compelling reason is for someone to purchase a security system?
Well, I think there's a lot of reasons why people do choose to protect their home or business with a security system, but I think the basis of that is peace of mind. I mean, they want to be able to, you know, lock the doors and go on vacation or spend the weekend away with family without having to worry about is my home okay. And I think that peace of mind is what we're all about, um, so that you can get away without having to think and worry and contemplate whether everything's okay at home. And we protect not only just for intrusion, but we also protect against fire with monitored fire protection. And again, that's just another layer of knowing that somebody is watching over my home or business while I can't be there. Other reasons to protect your home, well, you do get an insurance discount from most carriers for having a monitored system, and that helps offset the cost of the system. And a lot of people just want to stay connected with their home. They have children that come home from school while parents are at work. They have pets in the house when they're not home, when they're at work or traveling, and they want to make sure things are all right. And with today's systems, not only do you get alerted if there's a problem, but you can check in anytime. You can look at your home through video, through cameras. You can check on status of things like temperature. You can turn on lights for visitors. You can even unlock doors if you have someone coming over, maybe to do some work or to pet sit. And you really know what the pulse of your home is. In my own house, I have all those things. I when I'm away, I take a look at the house, make sure that everything is in place and that there hasn't been any issues. If we have someone come and take care of the pets, we know when they come, when they leave, so we know how long they've stayed. If they're supposed to be there taking care of the pets, we can check to make sure there's no cars in the driveway, or if our cars were left in the driveway, that they're still there. And it just gives you a great peace of mind to have that set of eyes and to know that you're in touch with your home even when you're not there.
Those are all compelling reasons, and I hope if members found themselves on any of those areas in the list that they really consider EMC security. Now, I know we've mentioned Greystone is part owner in the company multiple times, but are there any perks for our members for being a member and a customer of EMC Security?
Yeah, there sure are. I think if you've ever walked the halls of EMC Security during business hours here, um, you'll hear members have special privileges. And when I say that, I mean we know that the members are the owners of this company, and we know how valuable they are to us. So we'll bend over backwards to make sure that a member is taken care of, whether that's going the extra mile to make sure they get the best possible pricing, to make sure that they get the best possible service. I don't think we say no very often to any member that needs something done. Maybe sometimes really a little bit outside of what we would normally do, but members are special for us here. Members do have their have their security added to their electric service bill for convenience. So that's kind of a nice thing. One less bill to have to deal with, and we can put it right on your electric service bill. In addition, there's some special pricing for members uh, the for add-ons and for things that they want to do with their existing systems. So if you call us, we can tell you more about it. And then we offer finance terms too for members, where there's no interest cost financing if you want to, get a system installed, but you don't really have all the money together right now. We'll break it up into payments for you, and we won't charge any interest for that because you are a member.
So special pricing, I mean, with interest rates where they are today, to hear no interest if you want to break up the payments, those are some compelling reasons to check out AMC Security for sure. Now, I ask every guest the exact same last question. Is there anything else you'd like to tell our members?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you very much to every member of Greystone Power that is also a customer of EMC Security. Uh, we're so pleased to help you in your home or business, and help provide that peace of mind that we know comes with having a good security and a good company behind it. Um, we'd like you to know that we never take you for granted, and we know that there are lots of companies out there that you can choose from, and we work hard to make sure that we're the very best, so that you have no reason to leave, and you'll tell your friends and family about us.
Vince, I cannot thank you enough for your time and being part of the podcast today.
Well, Adam, thank you very much. It was a pleasure to be here and have a chance to talk to you and the members, and thanks so much for your time as well.
Yes, sir. Well, that is all the time we have today. Thank you so much for joining us for episode number 28 of the Powerline Podcast. Make sure you hit subscribe and rate us 5 stars so you get each new episode and other members see each new episode pop up in their podcast feed as well. This has been the Powerline Podcast. Thanks for listening.